Hi everyone, welcome back to the fair. Now, or should I say welcome to episode 2. Now, episode 2 is where we are now going to pack everything away. Now, the fair's been open for a while now, actually a good couple of weeks. So we have now got to pack all of this down and get it all ready to go. Which is, I will show you roughly how to do some of it. I can't show you how to do all of it because it will take too long. And the video will be way too long. But anyway, right, so we're going to start packing down all this. Now, if things do get a bit weird, it's because, obviously, we're doing this in the dark. So if it's all changed a little bit for me. Now, I did kind of set this up a little bit wrong with the counter. So normally I set it all up and put everything out. But I don't normally do this bit. Now, the counter is quite easy. All you do is put these away. Push the X, put that away. Come down here. Have a machine here for, I think it's candy floss, and then push that away. Job's a good one. They're going to come in here, and we're going to go 1 and 2. I should switch off all the lights, which it has. Right, so now we've got to start sorting everything else out. So now the next thing job is go, so lights go 1, 2 and 3. That will put everything else away, hopefully. Yes, it did. And then next job is the flooring. Goes all the way. It's packed like so. And you're pretty waiting for the wheels. How do I do the wheels? It's quite easy, really. Even though there are a couple of things on this mod that I didn't even realise that were actually on it, and that are done on it. I didn't even realise, but never mind. It's not a problem. So we come over here, and we get rid of this one like so. There you go. So we now need to come along, and we just go up a bit. Yeah, I know you do know the flying mod. It is a pain. I did try the ladder with this, as I said before, but it didn't quite work. But never mind. So this is the way I've got to do it for now. As I said about the lights on the top, as you can see, there is an exit in there. If you push it, it will just move that light. It won't move the rest. Like when you set it up, you press that and it put all the rest up. For some reason it removes that light. I don't know why. But anyway, the person who made this, I still think you are amazing for doing this. Seriously. And also the other stand as well, or food truck, or food stand. Oh, you get to play. Okay, fair enough. Here we go again. Not a problem. So we just drop down. Right, so that's packed down. Now the reason I have to move away is because obviously, as you can see, the integration controls are playing about. So what I normally do is just go somewhere else, like this one, and then start packing this one down. And then the integration controls just start kicking in again for the other stuff. The only one I've had problems with is Tsunami, so that's why I've had to remove it. I've had so many problems with that, trying to get it to run. Now it does set up and pull down, but I've had so many issues. It takes a lot to get the integration controls to work, and I do not know why. It's just an issue. So let's get all of this packed away. Now all you do is like so. So you pack all the sides away. Obviously we still got to do the back, which will be fine, which we will do in a minute. Now obviously the way I'm doing this is totally the wrong way, but that is just the way I am doing it. There's not a lot I can really do about that. There's 2 exits. Why are there 2? I've seen them before. Anyway, never mind. I think that's to do with the undercarriage, because obviously, as you can see, this is actually sitting in the ground, but you can actually hit the X or hit an, there it is. I wondered, and if you hit that, it removes that. But as I said, this does not come with anything. Literally, what you're seeing is literally what you get. So the dollies that are sitting here, or the trailer wheels, you do not get with this. It would just be this on its own. So I downloaded that, and then the wheels for that actually work with this, which is really cool. Now I don't know how you get the wheels for it. I see a 3 set under here, and then the dolly, instead of being a 1, was like 2 over there. But unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do about that. But the ones I've got work, so I'm not going to complain. So now what we need to do is, nope, we need to go all the way back down here. Now this is the hard part about all these mods, is learning how they all do and set up and go together. So what I need to do is come in here, see this X, push that away, I'll push everything back. I was supposed to do that before. Right, so the next job is to come along and you hit this X button here, which will then put away the back part. It took me a couple of minutes to find that. There you go. So that puts the back part away. And now we need to put these supports away, like so. All the way along. It does take a little bit of time, but it's all good. I think this is so amazing. I mean, having a dodging track like this would be really cool. That'd be so amazing. We do a Ferris wheel, really cool. But unfortunately, I haven't got a Ferris wheel or anything like that at the moment, so you're gonna have to just bear with me with what we got. And we have got quite a bit. It's not all travelling with us at the moment, because it does take a lot of work and a lot of space. But anyway, right, so there you go. It's all near enough packed away. I've just got the top bit to do, which I will do very shortly, quite literally. So, see if I find the X for this one. Alright, so as you can see, it's now lifted up. So now what we're going to do is put the dollies under. Now I advise you to come at the back and then pull them in, because otherwise you get a kind of a jumping effect, which isn't really very nice. So what we're going to do is, yes, I know there's loads of X's around, but just going to put this underneath roughly there. It should be okay. And then we're going to do the same with the other ones. Now I know these wheels are totally incorrect, they're not right for it, but they do the job. They do what they're supposed to do. So I'm not going to complain. And you're going to give me issues as usual. Every time I want to record, you give me problems. Anyway, alright, so we'll put you underneath. Now the reason I'm doing this like this, now what I'm going to do is drop this down. I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to connect and then drop them. But the only reason that's way out of sync. I've got to be a little bit better than that, or it won't work correctly. And that will do. There you go. That should be better. All it is because what I'm going to do is I will show you. So I'm going to drop the trailer down onto these dollies without connecting them. I have to do that. It's just the way it works. Because obviously the dollies for this are not correct. So what we're going to now do is, if it's all over the shop, no, wrong place. So we'll come right to the back, and there should be an exit here, and that should drop it down. Now it's might go a bit finicky because it's set on dollies and it's not connected. So now what we're going to do is we'll start the engine. We're going to go over, and we're just going to connect them all like so. So we're going to connect, say connect, and then connect again. There you go. And it's now all connected and ready to go. So the only reason I do it that way is because if you do it with the stands up and you connect these wheels, it will all connect fine, but then when you lower the stands down, this wheel will get jammed in the ground with this truck, and it's a pain to sort it all out. So that's the way I normally do it. So I just do it that way. So same as before. So we're going to come over here. This one's a little bit easier, hopefully, he says. So we're going to come over here and we're going to nope. See, I've done it wrong again. So we're going to push this bit away, like so. We're going to come along. We're going to move all the nope. We're not going to move blocks. You're going to move stands, like so. Nope. That's the bottom part. See, I've done it wrong again. I didn't even know that was there. That's actually due to underneath. So I didn't even know about that. So put all these away. And then to come around here, and our last job is to, well, I think it's all packed away. There you go, it's all ready. So now what we need to do is what you see me do, which was lift it up, and we do the same again. And this one's a little bit tricky because these will actually hit the trailers, so you just got to be a little bit careful with how you do it. But apart from that, it should be fine. I don't know why I'm floating. That's really weird. I should be floating. Right, there we go. So sorry about that. I'm trying to use different controls for different things. So we're going to walk backwards. Now I don't even know, it's not going to do with this one. So we're going to walk backwards very slightly, and we're going to try and put this roughly underneath, like so. Now it doesn't matter if it's slightly off, that's just the way it works. Now I'm going to have a slight issue because I've got a trailer way in the way of where I need to go. Right, due to a couple of issues, I do apologise about that. But anyway, so as you can see, this is a little bit of a different one. So dolly's already underneath, so what we're going to do is going to come to this truck and we're going to jump in it, if we can jump in it. If we can jump in it, like so. Let's reverse, and then we're going to hit Q, and then Q again, and Q again, and that will put everything together, like so. There you go. So now what we're going to do is run around the back of this one, and to the side, and it should be put that down, like so. That's all done. Yep. Ever X, and that will put everything away for you. I think hit this one as well. Yeah, no, mostly all the X's away outside. I can see everything else has all been done. So literally the whole fair is now packed away. I've had to do it this way. I didn't have a real choice in it because otherwise the video would be way too long. So I've had to kind of cut it down a bit, and I've had a couple of issues, as you can see. That's why stuff's moved around a bit. Anyway, this was like a bit of a learning curve of getting everything ready, packing it all away, and sorting it all out. As I said, these are quite tricky to do, but once you learn them, they're really easy. As I said, this one, if you ever get it, remember it will just come as this. So these dollies, which I'm using, come with this pack here, which will be the truck, the dollies, and also the food wagon. So I'm just using the dollies and to pull this food wagon, and they work. So whoever made this, really good. It's just a shame I couldn't find the dollies for it, but never mind, it's still a really good mod. And apparently this was the first one he's ever done, so very big respect to you for doing that. Absolutely amazing mod, really nice, very well done as well, really nice, absolutely stunning. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly jump in this truck. Now sorry if it's all over the shop and I'm getting things wrong. It's because I'm trying to show you what I do off camera, and this is what I do off camera. It's like everything ready and sort of things out. So next job is high fly. Now as you can see, we have the trailer and the bracket. We're going to start the truck up. The bracket is facing the wrong way. There's not a lot I can really do about that, that's just the way it works. But normally if you play around with it a little bit, it should kind of, it will find its way like so. There you go, and then hit connect. Now when you hit connect like so, now if you hit connect, actually I'm going to switch it off for a minute, because what I need to tell you is kind of, it is important, it isn't important, but it is a little bit, because if you now take this trailer and truck and drive it, you're going to hit issues. So when you go around corners or bumps, this trailer will actually catch and will get stuck, and you'll think, uh oh, and you'll try everything to get it to remove it, and it won't. It will just be jammed. The reason being is because you have to come over here and hit this button. Now it should work. If I hit the X button, see it drop down. Now it's now sitting in its cradle. So it's called a cradle because that is actually what it is. It's now sitting how it's supposed to sit. So now this will, you can tow it anywhere and everywhere, down hills, over hills, wherever, it won't catch. But if you do not press this X here, okay, and drop it down, if you do what I just showed you, connect it and drive away, this will connect, because under here is a footer which you can't see, which is invisible, which helps lift up and down the trailer. So if I hit it again, it should lift the trailer. It might not work, that's not going to work now. That's the IA control, so I'm, a little bit weird. Anyway, if it doesn't show up, you need to come over here and hit the X. See them? So hit the X like so, and you see them change. So if you come over here and you don't see the X, which is now gone, come to the back of the ride or machine, hit this X here, and that will give you the X, which is here, and all the other right to set it up. But the main one is when you're ready to go, just make sure you hit the X that sits here to drop it into its cradle, and then it'll be ready to go, because then there's an invisible foot or something that sits into there, pushes it away, and then it's good to go. And I'll tell you one thing, it's absolutely amazing to move around. I had that issue and I moved it around and it got jammed on things that don't make no sense. So when I found that, I'll tell you one thing, absolutely lovely to move around. Yes, it has got 3 more trailers to go with it, but I mean they are nice as well. But it just adds to the ride. But I'm not using all of them at the moment because I'm trying to sort things out with them. But there's no issues with them, they're fine. Especially now, I've seen everything amazing. Now I do apologise that I've had to cut this video here, there and everywhere because I'm trying to do things all in one go as quick as I can. So I've had to cut things down, like if things are not going how I was supposed to gone, or things that were stuck, then I've had to cut them all down. But I wanted to show you these mainly, is how these work, these lovely food wagons. Now yes, you see the lights are up there. I do apologise that they are still on, but there is an X up there. If you hit it, that one will remove, but the others will stay. It's really weird. But when you get it, they won't be there. When you hit the X, they will come on, absolutely fine. And when you want to pull it down, push the X there, and it will remove that light, but not the rest. So I would just leave them there. That's fine. You know, I don't care. The people that do all these, absolutely stunning. They really are. As I say, I thank you. I better say a big thank you to everyone that's done everything this, done all of this. You know, all the modders. You've done an amazing job. You really have. Of all what you've done, all the rides, caravans, trucks, trailers. Absolutely stunning. So, as I said, phenomenally, if you want to subscribe, you can do by all means. If you want to give it a like, you can do. It's not an issue. And any comments, leave them down below. And as per usual, I will see you at the next fair. Take care. Goodbye for now.